knows that we was having trouble with our phone services on Christmas Day. So my phone, I couldn't make a call or get a call, so I just threw it on the charger in the car. And when I checked my phone at 10 o'clock, I had a text message from the sergeant of the fire department saying I need to call him as soon as possible. And I called him, and he just asked me, have I had a fight with anybody recently, arguing with anybody recently, or anything, and that I had my house caught on fire, and there was a lot of damage. So that's all I know. I haven't even been in the house yet. I don't think I can bring myself to go into the house. I've seen pictures. My kids went in there, they took pictures, and physically everybody is okay, but mentally we tore up. We just don't know. Everybody was on edge about some hit list on the protesters, and I was one of the names that was supposed to be on the hit list. We don't know if the hit list, we don't know if the hit list was real. And then just with those line of questions with the police, with the fire department, it just makes me wonder, like, was that real? Like, what is really going on out here? We just don't know.
So, Shonda, just really quick for everybody, can you say and spell your first and last name?
Chaunda, Chaunda, last name Lee, Lee.
Alright, Shonda, out of all the days this happened on Christmas, when you called back that the firefighter, when he told you what happened, what was going through your mind?
That I'm hoping this is a Christmas joke, a Christmas prank. It wasn't real. I don't know. I just sat there in silence for a long time. I don't understand. I just don't know. I don't know. My mind is so thrown. Everybody know that I've been out here protesting for 15 days now. So we've been hit with a lot of stuff that leaves our mind blank. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff has been probably maybe done to somebody else that is indirectly affecting us, if that makes sense. Now, I'm directly affected, and I don't know if this is protest related or I don't know. I don't know if this was like a accident or something that was purposely done. I don't know.
Shonda, was there anything salvageable whatsoever in the house?
My son has a whole basement to himself. He said that he could go still sleep in his bed, but the person's second floor is completely destroyed.
How many kids, because I understand that your kids were living here as well, how many kids do you have?
I have 6 of my kids is living here.
Have you ever been through anything like this before? Have you ever had a house catch on fire and kind of lose everything?
I've had like a house fire, but not a total loss. No.
And so this year has been tough on the protesters. You all have lost loved ones, your protest family. You said something to me earlier, but I don't want to repeat it. I'll let you say it if you feel comfortable. But how are you feeling that, you lost things that could be replaced, but, no one was in the house, you didn't lose a person? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good and bad at the same time because, of course, I do have my kids, but the stuff that was in the house was like, shit, everything that I've owned. You know what I'm saying? I just came from being homeless. Like, just 2 years ago, I was homeless. Me and my kids was on the street. And then here I am, like, this is just fucked. This is totally fucked. Excuse my language. Can I say this?
No. You have to say
This is
something.
messed up. This is really messed up.
What would you estimate the total loss to be, Shonda, of your possessions? Because I know you told me you did not have insurance.
Oh my God. I couldn't even give you an estimate. I had a lot of stuff in the house. Like, before me protesting, I did a lot of stuff for the community, for the kids in the community. I have like dishes, like miniature dishes where I was going to start teaching a cooking class. I had a lot of stuff in there, just stuff that that could be replaced. And then I had a lot of stuff that came like with my kids' social security cards with COVID. I can't go to the social security. It's really really bad. I couldn't put a number.
So I'd imagine that the cooking implements that you had were considerable. Pots, pans, spatulas, all that kind of stuff. Because they were good, because I know because you're a professional chef. Where are you staying now?
I'm at a hotel right now. It starts with a W and has a green sign.
That's okay. But you got a
Wyndham
hotel
by
room.
Wyndham or something like that.
Yeah. Are you thinking about moving forward to maybe an apartment or looking for another house? What's your
I'm
plan?
looking for another house. I have too many family members for an apartment.
Yeah.
So I don't want to disturb anybody else's peace. But I'm looking for a house. I mean, I do have.
You said something that I think people need to know. Once you found out, you said that you don't even want to go inside and see. Why do you think that is?
I don't think my heart, like when I was just pulling up to the house, my stomach was turning, my heart started beating fast. I've been dealing with depression for a little while. Like I talked to my therapist the whole ride over here. So he gave me some coping mechanisms or some breathing techniques and some counting techniques that I did that helped me out. And I just don't, because I seen pictures. My kids came in the house and they showed me pictures. So the pictures was terrible. And to walk through that, I don't know. I'm going to try.
Shonda, you were talking about the fact that you've been out with the protests for 200 and God knows how many days. Your protest has been primarily against hunger, as well as equal rights for all people. But you have really protested food inequity. Tell us how you have done that, and tell us what your dreams have been about your own restaurant.
Okay. I've been cooking. At first, when I first started, it was strictly out of my own pocket, and then people started seeing what I was doing, so they started, giving me donations, which was I'm very thankful for. I'm hoping to open a restaurant called A Taste of Victory, April 2021. I also have a nonprofit organization called Feed the Mind that's up and coming, and then I have a foundation that I want to do an exclusive with Shaq from WLKY, so I can't talk about it.
Shonda, you have a GoFundMe, but how else can the community help you out during this time?
They can call, I don't know. I mean, I have a Cash App, I have Venmo, I have PayPal. I don't know how to share that information.
Give it to us, and we'll.
No, I don't know how to, because I don't know
What they are.
Cash App is. I know how to give my cash tag, but with Venmo and PayPal, I don't know how to get that information. I just screenshot it and send it to people. I can give people my phone number if they want to call me personally. They can just go and buy stuff. I don't really want people to go buy stuff right now. I don't have any more to put it.
Right.
So
when you find a spot to land, we can put that information out. In the meantime, how about gift cards?
I will accept anything: prayers, gift cards, well wishes. I'm not a materialistic person, so I don't. Anything, any kind of help and support is appreciated by me.
Okay, we're going to put the GoFundMe up for sure, because that's a great way to directly donate. As far as gift cards, we'll figure out a way to get those to you as well. But go ahead and give us your Cash App.
My Cash App is $, all capital letters, LOML 5150.
LOML 5150. We're going to put that up.
Shonda, what's it meant to you to already see people wanting to reach out for help and already donating to that GoFundMe?
It means a great deal to me. I believe that in life is about respect and happiness. And food of course. It's overwhelming, but it's a good feeling of how can I say it? It's a good overwhelming. Like when I've been out here protesting and people walk up to me and they know my name and I don't know who they are, and I'm like, y'all know me out here, and I know that I've been doing this for a while, but it it's still a great feeling to somebody know you just from what you do. So like, it feels good that it feels good that people are still caring out here, because as y'all can see that it's not a lot of people that, it is a lot of people that care about people, but at the same time it's a lot of people who just don't care about their neighbors.
My last question to you is, how do you pick up the pieces moving forward?
I won't know that until I move forward. Right now I'm stuck on Christmas Day. Like, I've been literally laying in the bed for 2 days. Like, everybody was reaching out to me. I didn't even pick up my phone. I just couldn't take having a conversation. So when I responded back to a few people through messages, but like I couldn't get on the phone because I've been crying since I've been out here protesting. So 15 days of crying is a lot. So I'm really just like, I'm tired.
I guess my last question would be, and this probably could have been an earlier question, but now I'm just curious. On a regular Christmas day, what would you be doing? You said you were kind of house hopping, just going to see family and friends, but usually you would probably be in your home.
Oh yeah, due to COVID, nobody's coming out. So it was the very first time that I've been able to house hop and go to family's house. But on a normal, in our normal life, I would have a house full of people. I will be cooking. We will be playing Christmas songs and making cookies. Like, this, my house for my family is the house, is the family house.
And again, you said that the fire department started something right now. No calls yet on how the fire started. Right?
Yes, no, they don't know yet. He won't be back in until tomorrow. So we'll better talk to him until tomorrow.
Is that from the Louisville Fire Department?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say, Shonda, that you literally escaped with clothes on your back with all of the things that were lost?
I've been having this outfit on since Christmas. And I don't mind, because Travis is my outfit for the rest of the year, and probably the beginning of next year. Like, I've been wearing this shirt every day since then. So, but yeah, I've been, this how I escaped, with just the clothes on my back.
And the kids as well.
And the kids as well.
So sizes and things like that would be helpful. You can provide those to us, and we'll just put them up.
Okay.
If kids want to be clothing could be donated, if that's what you'd like.
Yes.
And gift cards, I think, are still the best option. So if anybody wants to do like American Express gift cards, Visa gift cards from the store that can be used anywhere instead of specific places, I think that would be extremely helpful. And we'll figure out a place to have those sent, or cash out to you, or contribute to the GoFundMe, which is also posted, because that's going to go directly to you. We love you. We're so sorry you went through this.
I love y'all. And I appreciate anybody who has supported me in any kind of way. Thank y'all for coming out. I've seen a lot of y'all a few times, so I just hate to be here.
We got you.
Like I was telling Tara, that I said I wanted to fresh start going in 2021, and this is not what I meant, but it's things can be replaced. My kids are safe, so I'm just a little bit at ease with that, but it's not less hurtful that I don't have any.
Well, Shonda, thank you for letting us come and talk to you. 502 live streamers and friends love you and support you. We're always by your side. Your mainstream media buddies who came. Everybody who's here has eaten your food. Just know that. That's what brought them out today. They know what kind of a chef you are, and they know how much you give out of your heart, and at great personal cost. So if you would be so kind as to let us go inside and just take some pictures, you don't have to go in, but we would love to show people how desperate this damage is and how much in need you are right now. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I'm smoking with Well done.
Thank you for talking to us.
Shonda, do you think a storage unit would do you well, or is that somebody already hooking you up for?
No, my son
Good
has
people.
got us
So, for those
Just say if
folks
somebody got
just
storage
tuning
unit
in,
for you, you want to start taking
Is it on hot?
furniture,
You
donations,
should
we're
be
down
on.
here at a
you don't have to.
Yeah, I think that might be a problem because we never
Shonda's house.
Is it open, Shonda?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you all for joining. This is here in support of Chaunda Lee. If you're not familiar with Shonda, she does cook down at the square for everybody that comes down there. On Christmas Day, her house caught fire and she lost basically everything. So the GoFundMe is pinned in the comments. If you can help out with any kind of clothes, gift cards, anything like that, that would help as well. We're about to step in the house. Shonda herself has not been in the house at this point. But we're going to go in here and see what the damage looks like. Here with several other members of the media, several other independent press. Tara Bassett is here, Riot Art is here, Sherry Wright is here.
like American Express gift cards. Any kind of gift card.
Definitely see a lot of fire damage in this room.
Yeah, I think the house is probably a total loss.
Probably so, yeah. Stairwell. Yeah, this side of the house definitely hit harder than the front side.
Yeah, I saw that from the side. Be careful of these boards right here. Don't walk there, don't walk there.
Sherry's keeping an eye on me.
Don't make me come over here.
She reached over and got a little bit of the neighbor's house there as well. Really sad scenes here.
Walt is with us. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Sherry Wright is here. Doing as well.
Big holes in the floor there.
Watch out for this right here. That's fixing to get it any time.
Appreciate you.
Hey. So, you know, if you have a few spare bucks to give, Shonda will certainly use it. I'll post her cash
I'm
out.
not trying to get too far out into this room
Or
here.
you can contact the
Floor does not look well.
someone that has it right now.
See some of the stuff that's been taken out.
yeah, no problem. Always be sharp when you need it.
Everybody who came today's report, I mean, just crap that we have to throw out.
If you wash it when you do it.
I mean, you lose everything. You lose everything. You lose your personal effects. You lose all your papers. You lose, stored checks and documents that we've had. We've lost family memories, pictures, photographs of people who have passed. You'll never get to recuperate those things. There's just no way. And when it's lost, you lose a piece of yourself. I think that's the most devastating part. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Ryan hard out here taking pictures.
I got food this way.
Okay.
I didn't even notice there was coach down there.
I mean, these ain't.
Yeah, they actually decided Oh my gosh. This look like a
I feel like we could salvage the kitchen. No,
think so?
Damn, Miss
Was this the
Shonda.
kitchen, Shonda?
This
right
is the
here?
kitchen.
No, that was the dining room.
Oh, there's
This is the kitchen.
I don't know. Watch your feet.
Good, good, great.
I know how hard this has got to be on you.
I was back there, though. I ain't gonna stomach when it was on fire. I was back there in the
I seen
house.
you live.
Yeah, I only turned it on for 2 seconds and
No,
then
you
turned it
good.
off. But
I seen you live.
man, like I said, I was like, oh my god, dude was on the roof, and then I heard all the windows.
Are you was there when the fire department was here?
Yeah.
I didn't see
I was
it.
in the alley with them. Them moves, you could hear ching.
That's what my
You see
neighbor
stuff
looked.
shooting
When I
out of the
get
roof.
back,
It was just crazy. I know I watched from a distance, but
yeah, that's what my neighbor called me. She said, the glass was just busting
yeah,
out the
you
window.
could hear it though. It was going ching.
Did you see the house next door?
Yeah, she called me. She said her house caught on fire too.
Manny, would you say it was a fully engulfed home?
We knew it wasn't gonna be nothing left. Cause like when I was standing from the corner and like the flames was, I would say, you know how when you have a strong fire, it's like more or less like the flames are higher, they're bigger, the wire more widespread, and that's what it was. Cause when I was looking from the corner and I was right behind the house, and you can see the flames from the roof, you see it coming out of every window. This window had flames. The whole back area had flames coming out of it. The roof had flames coming out of it. So, I mean, like before we even came over to assess the damages, you could tell that it was going to be a grave amount of damage, like from standing outside on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then from the front, I seen the fire departments climbing from the next door neighbor's house. They had a ladder that was spreading from the neighbor's house to over here to keep the fire from going that way. You can hear glass breaking. You can see, you know, when wood heats up, it starts like the little pieces start flying. Like metal pieces was flying. You can see it in the smoke. It was smothering so, it's like so big, like you could see it like going towards downtown. That's how big the
How many
smoke
fire
was.
trucks responded?
It was 4. It was a police car on this corner, 3 fire trucks. I would say like the extended fire truck, 2 extended fire trucks showed up, was right in front of the house. And then they had fire truck in the back and extended fire truck. You know those are the ones that hold like a larger capacity of water. And then they have like the bigger water hoses that connect to the fountains outside.
Yeah.
But I mean, they was doing their job. They was really spraying this thing down. Like I was watching, they was really spraying it down. And they brought in axes and they had to tear out the rest of the stuff that was on fire. Like, I mean, it was, the fire is like, I mean, honestly, like, I mean, I guess, and I'm seeing like the way that like the landlord may have had the house and the way that the house was set up. No telling the way that the fire started and the reason why it burned so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because like, this is an old house. This house has got to be at least 60 years old.
Well, you know, it's a miracle. The fire department didn't because this is only damage to the house that's only about 10
Next
feet
door.
away.
Yep.
I mean, just think about that for a minute.
That's true.
That whole place could have gone up in smoke.
In flames because it's so close. Yeah.
Thanks for telling
And
us
then
about
at the
that.
same time
Yeah.
too, it's a beautiful thing too though that they have like a concrete firewall halfway through their
Yes.
house too though.
Yes.
It's concrete and then they have another set of concrete going through their house.
Yeah. What a
This
blessing.
house is set up really old. I've been in this house before everything was going on with it. And you can really tell that the house was set up, you know, it needed a little lot more renovations. It needed, you know, different stuff put to the house to make it a lot safer. You know,
Extensive damage there on the backside. Alright, so for those of y'all that have just joined in, please share this out. We're on Vermont Avenue in the West End. This was the house of Chaunda Lee, chef down at the at 6th and Jefferson and Justice Square. She's fed all of us. It has been since day one. Christmas Day fire is what caused this. We do not know the cause at this point in time, but saw the state of the house. She's basically lost everything. Her GoFundMe is pinned in the comments there. She also needs some gift cards. Anybody donating any clothes would be very helpful. But Shonda is a great person, great activist. So help her out in her time of need. Just really sad. But I appreciate you all watching. I'm going to shut this down. So again, share this out, help spread the word. If you can, you know, help out with the GoFundMe. Until next time, you all, see you then.